Hello everyone, this is part 2 of the Devil's Dare Deluxe playthrough, our Streets of Red. In the last part we took out the sewers and the hallway. Today we're going to be taking on the train and then the road. This is a reference to, well, this first area is a reference to Final Fantasy, the Ghost Train. While the other levels are a reference to Binding of Isaac and Evil Dead and just other horror movies and such. Do you have anything to add, Willow? Like, do you have anything good to say, bad to say about the game?
Not entirely, it's just I do wish there were more ways to play on multiplayer. If you got this on PC, you really can't play with your other friends. Even the same on Xbox. I think the only way to play online for this is share play. Well, unless you have friends with you.
Yeah. But like I said earlier, if anyone can somehow get online multiplayer, then show me how, because I would love to do online multiplayer with my friends instead of just having to share play with one of them all the time. But overall, I think this game is pretty decent. I don't really have any real problems with this version of the game, but the PC version has a lot of difficulty issues with like bosses and hit stun and whatnot. Because there are two main differences. This version of the game is more like your typical beat 'em up, like Streets of Rage. How there is a difficulty to it, it's not really too much of a difficulty. Because, like I said, there is difficulty, and this game can get hard at times, especially the final boss. But the PC version is way harder. Even like the first level can you can easily get ended on the first level. And expert mode is even worse on PC mode. But we'll get into expert mode later on. And we're already at the first boss. For this world anyways. So this is Mama's Boy, a clear reference to Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. But his weapon looks like Cloud Stripe's weapon from Final Fantasy VII. And here's another reference we'll see later on once we kill him. Nice combo, Willow. You wanna come suplex this guy?
Not bad.
Sweet. Oh, would you look at that? It's Isaac from Binding of Isaac.
Tasty. I'm the hero.
But those references are kind of interesting, because a lot of stuff was changed from the PC version to this version, like I said in the last video. But an interesting thing is that this game... Oh, soul token. Oh.
That is highly annoying.
So apparently with pirates, you can't stack upgrades. Who'da thunk it?
And it gave me two of the same thing.
I know. But, okay, some of this music is amazing. Oh, this is one of my favorite tracks. But sadly, to my knowledge, an official soundtrack has not been released for this game. Which is upsetting because this is one of my favorite songs, but my favorite song overall is probably the Road's first theme, which you will experience in a little bit.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
But like I was saying, when I first saw the announcement trailer for this game when I was on my friend's Switch,
Yummy.
I was surprised. I was like, is this real? Am I like alive right now? Because like I'd already loved the Steam version despite how difficult that version of the game was. And I was like, so actually this might be sweet. You know, get my friends in on this. But when I saw the announcement trailer, a lot of things were different about the game. A lot of bosses were getting redesigned and whatnot, like I've already mentioned, with Mr. X / Mr. J. But one of the more interesting designs is Mad Science. Now, Mad Science wasn't actually changed that much. Because I said it was a reference to Ninja Turtles and Baxter Stockman, which isn't entirely true. Well, it is, obviously. But it's also a reference to The Fly, for the achievements, whatnot. But the redesign for Mad Science is going to be Rick Sanchez from the Rick and Morty series. But Adult Swim had some legal issues with that, so they had to delay the game for about a day or whatever, just to fix that one problem. But a lot of the background stuff you see was actually changed heavily to not have any copyright problems. Because like I said, originally this game was released on Steam. Well, not to say they aren't, well, not to say they're lax about copyright on Steam. I mean, obviously, if somebody released a paid Mario game on Steam that wasn't Nintendo, you probably almost bet your bucket they'd have a problem with it. But I didn't get to talk about these ladies last time. These ladies are one of two variants. These are also references to other video games. That variant is probably a reference to the Witch. I don't really know from Left 4 Dead. I don't really know any other references that would be from. Well, the other Elite variant is definitely a reference to the whatchamacallit, to Left 4 Dead 2. And it's a reference to the tank. Slash.
Tasty.
Anything else to add, Willow? Positives, whatnot?
What?
Would you recommend this game to people?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry about that. But would you recommend this game to people?
God, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Well, explain the wonderful people on YouTube why you'd recommend this game to them.
For me, it's the replayability. A lot of games for me, either you just stick to multiplayer or never touch the campaign again, or games like this. But with this, there's so many different upgrades and the different characters that can have those upgrades. It's just infinite replayability. You have numerous different runs. You can try for the good ending, you can try for the bad one. You can try the different levels at different times. It's really the replayability and the fun it brings, really. That's all I have to say.
Well, I basically share Willow's sentiments. Well, and there is replayability, and I do agree with Willow on the replayability of this game. It's not necessarily limited. I mean, this game can get old pretty fast if this is all you play. However, it is good in, like, you know, maybe you do a couple runs every so often. Thanks, Willow, for that help. But, because one thing that adds to replayability is the super bosses. And like I said, how each level gets longer as you go. So each level has 4 sections to it. You have 3 level sections where you're just fighting regular enemies, and then a final section with a super boss. Oh, we're going to see that. Oh, sorry, well, I should give that to you. There's some turkey in here if you need it.
Who loves me?
Nice. So here is the other boss for this level. Now every level has 2 bosses. You have your entry boss, and then you have the big boss. This is Big Brother. He's not necessarily tougher than Mama's Boy. I mean, obviously he is, but he's a little different. He doesn't attack with a knife. Instead, he wants to tackle you head on with his brute force. But what? Oh, Willow died.
Yummy.
Now Willow can either choose to live or he can choose to stay dead. Now this is a dilemma. Not necessarily a dilemma.
I'm the hero.
Did I just knock him off the edge? Willow, what did I
I'm
just
pretty
do?
sure you did. I think you broke the door. You broke everything.
Did I just break the game?
I think you broke the wall, and then he fell.
I've never done that before.
I mean, that was intentional. He is a professional. He obviously did that on purpose.
Well, apparently you can do that. Which, now that I know that exists, that actually might be a good thing for not only speedruns, but if you just want an easy way to beat the boss. But this is my favorite song in the game right here. In fact, I'm gonna turn up the music volume just for this. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet so y'all can let this sink in. And I'm gonna turn down the other sound effects. Yep. Some might say, oh, it's overrated. But this is my favorite song in the game. Just because of how energetic it is at the beginning, but then it also has like this, because like it gets you pumped to fight zombies, but then it also has this like this weird, this like not weird, but like this creepy tone. Like it gets you pumped, but then it's like, oh, but we're fighting zombies here, you know? So we might actually be in trouble. Despite the powers that we have, you know? That's what it feels like to me. But, I did not get to finish my thought earlier because of me breaking the game. But what happened was that Willow died. Now, he could chose to live, or he could choose to do what he did there and just stay the way he did until I beat the boss. Now, if you choose to live, it'll take the amount of money you need to revive out of your, out of your wallet at the top left-hand corner. However, if you choose to stay as you are, and your friend can beat the boss for you, you will be immediately revived, which will then, allow you to save some money, which is always good in the real world and in the video game world. Saving money is amazing. I love this music. But the road is probably my favorite level of them all, especially with some of the references, because I don't know if a lot of references have been changed here. I know these enemies, for one, have been changed, and well, the boss for this has been changed as well. Not necessarily the super boss, but the regular boss. And those things we just fought right there were supposed to be face huggers, because this level was a reference to Alien. Not only that, but the achievements still reference to Alien movies as well, which is a little interesting thing. In fact, all the achievements are references to something. Well, for each of the main levels anyways. I'm getting somewhat tired. I might have to go to bed after this, guys. Well, look what I just got. Pirate. But I do not want that. I'm just gonna get my free treasure. Get that soul token, yeah. I'm not sure if that's the first one or the second one. I'm pretty sure that's the first soul token we've obtained this game. This is also a cool song. Just makes you want to dance, you know? Because this song also gets you pumped to fight some zombies. Well, you might want to skedaddle and get that meat right there, or a bun, whatever. The health. Willow, if you hit the chairs, there's some meat hiding there. Well, for some of them. For the others, it's just, you know, your general treasure and whatnot. But yeah, these little things here are supposed to be face huggers. But this was a reference to Alien. But they were changed to John Carpenter's Thing. Or a reference to that anyways. Which I didn't actually catch the first time. I had to look at the enemies for a little bit. Because I was so used to them looking like face huggers. Speaking of face huggers, this boss was designed to be a xenomorph, but obviously it was changed to this. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the harder bosses, especially in the PC version, because when you get him down to lower health, because I mean Willow seem to have the situation under control for the most part. Even in like lower health situations with this guy, even with Kingston on your first playthrough, this guy can give you a run for your money. I'm not usually scared of any of the other bosses, but I would not want to fight this thing on like a super extra hard difficulty. Like not even just an extra mode, because I fought this thing on extra mode before in my free time. But yeah, with that thing down, we're free to go to the next area of the road. And we're getting closer and closer to the super boss. Now, this video is probably going to be a little extra longer than the last one because of how long the, you know, each of the things were. Let's go ahead and get another stall token just in case. We're on to the next level, Moses Island. Which is a reference to Metal Gear, if I'm correct. Yes. No, but right now, I'm not really worried about anything. Because if either me or Willow were to die, I could count on Willow to, like, I think I can count on Willow to, like, save me. And him to me too, because we ate earlier. What did I even say over there? We ate earlier, what? I'm just going on random nonsense. So I can count on him to help me in a fight or whatever. That's basically what I was trying to say. I think I'm going crazy. Yeah, I just bought an extra soul token back there just for assurance. Not that I'm afraid or anything, because like I was saying, I think I can count on Willow to help to, you know, defeat a boss if I happen to die, and me for him as well. Willow's been very quiet. He's probably getting sleepy too.
Sorry, I've just been focused on the game.
Yeah, okay, yeah, understandable. I'm the same way sometimes, which is why I am somewhat silent. This isn't, like, usually the way I play games. Because some of my viewers know this. Oh, Willow, you need to, like, get some health now.
Oh, so that's what the viewers are saying?
No. Oh, sorry about that. Should have let you grab that. There's some health here, though. Definitely. But no, like, this isn't what I'm like. This is how I usually play games. I'm just focused. Usually I'm more lighthearted, joking around, stuff like that. More or less, anyways. But these are probably my least favorite enemies right here. The demon babies, as I like to call them. Well, these themselves are not babies. They shoot babies out of their dead stomachs. Yes, they shoot their dead children. And apparently those things have, like, tons of dead children inside them. That brings up a question I don't really want an answer to. I need that bun. That was crazy right there. Yeah, you need to get that, Willow. Actually, I need to get that. Just get him trapped in a corner and you should be fine. It's gonna be very exciting gameplay, but okay, there we go. I was afraid I might have done the glitch there for a second. You know what? I'm gonna cave in and get the combo onion. It increases my combo for a little bit. So now we're coming across the super boss. Now each super boss is representative of the level, and each level's references. Now you can actually select fatality these things. Which is actually a tip for expert mode because you do not regenerate health from level to level in expert mode. But here is the super boss of this level, the Queen.
I know this is supposed to be a reference to Alien, but why does it look like, I think it's stage 3 Frieza?
Yeah, it's stage 3 Frieza, it's meant to be that way. Oh, we must have had like hundreds of episodes then. I don't remember recording a couple. Let's get 'em, Willow. All these stupid fetus slingers. Oof. That was close. Sorry for the silence. I don't really have much to say, except for just whenever you walk under the Queen's arms, it'll randomly decide to slam you. Well, not randomly. Oh, we defeated it. But it'll decide to slam you with it, with some of the arms. And then once you destroy the arms, its head will come slamming down.
Victory!
Oh, we didn't get the fatality. I think we're good on soul tokens. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. For next time, we're gonna go to part 3.